welcome back to Sarah's Table. Today, I say it every time, it's a very special episode because I think we're playing something today that is maybe like hitting all of us a little close to home. It turns out.
Yeah.
My name is Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her, and today we are going to be playing a game called Goblin Errands. Look how adorable it is. I picked it up at Gen Con this year. It is written by Martin Nerarkar. I believe I said that right. There's a lot of R's in that name, and my mouth wrapped right around him. I'm going to be... So, this game doesn't have a game master. They have a tall person, which is maybe the only time that I ever get to be called a tall person.
Yeah, I did find out recently that you're shorter than me, and I was very surprised.
How tall is everyone?
Oh, I'm 5'3".
5'3"?
I'm 5'5".
Oh, I'm 5'7". I'm the tall one.
You are the tall one, but today I get to be tall. That's it.
Right.
It says so in this book.
Sarah? Whoa.
I'm allowed one time to be tall.
I love it.
This is it. So I'm going to be your tall person today, and I'm going to be your host and your favorite person, and I'm going to remind everybody on this side of the world that they should have some water because it is dangerously hot outside. And for those of you on the other side of the world where apparently it is chilly, I don't know, maybe some tea, something.
Yep.
Warm yourself up.
I got a nice little tea in a mug that looks like an egg.
Just
makes me happy.
It's wild to me. Like
it's like speckled too.
Oh, it's so
I think
cute.
I've got that same mug, but in grey.
I have it in grey too.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
no way. I literally was thinking, should I make a coffee? And then I'm like, no, I'm going to be too hyper.
But you're playing a goblin. It's probably
I know. You know what? Maybe during the mid-break, then I'll make myself a coffee. Come back wilder than ever.
We will up those shenanigans.
We need the finale. Yeah.
Perfect.
Also, for the record, Sarah, you are always my favorite person, not just as the tall person today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm very happy to be here.
And we said it on stream, and everybody knows it now. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Take that,
and
partners.
I would like the $20 Venmo.
Yeah. No worries. I'm on it. Well, absolutely.
Is it the fee just to say that, or is it to be here in general? Is that the
it's
$20?
just to listen. It's to,
she bribes me to come to these.
Yeah.
She actually doesn't bribe you to be here. It's only to say nice things. That's what she has to bribe you on.
Yes.
Correct.
Correct. I got up at 6 a.m. to be here because I love Sarah. And Sodal partners, you're my favorite person.
That's right. We're clipping that. And we're putting it all over.
Just send it. Just send it to them.
I'm just gonna just continually send it over. Anytime they do something, anytime they step out of line, I'll be like, just saying.
Love it.
All right. Well, since we've done that, let's do a quick safety discussion.
Thank you.
So here on Sarah's Table, we will never do sexual violence, violence against children, or withholding food as punishment, or starvation. This is a very lighthearted game full of zany
goblin
shenanigans. And so I don't think that we're going to really wander into territory. Everything is gob something now. I don't know what
I'm too sleepy. I'm making puns.
I love it. But if we zip into an area that you are at all uncomfortable with, like, please just let me know and we will adjust. And no big deal. Before we build our goblin community, I'm going to have each of you introduce yourself. Give me your pronouns. Maybe let me know how you wound up here today. I'm going to start with Fall.
In life.
Hi, I'm Full. And you can find me at Full Cosplay on Instagram and Twitter and Blue Sky now and like all of the places. I think the only place that I think I might be like Full Cosplay 1. So if you can't find Full Cosplay, just put in a 1 next to it and that should help you out.
Perfect.
It's honestly getting too confusing. They've all changed now. Like everything's different. I'm like, wait, where am I again?
No one
Mhm.
knows.
But they all look vaguely the same. It's like you've gone to an alternative dimension, and different social media. It's all vaguely the same layout.
Yeah. But
You
I gotta
know?
say now that the social media site formerly known as Twitter has now like changed its everything. I'm just like, now it just looks ugly on my screen. I hate it.
I can
I
Yeah.
never
had them
find
sorted
it.
like color coordinated and everything, like all my social medias, and like
Hmm.
most of them are blue and all that sort of stuff. And then now there's just this big ugly X in the middle of it. And I'm
I
like,
keep
oh, okay.
thinking because it's like distressed. I keep thinking there's something on my phone screen. Like the widget is
Mm.
like distressed. So I keep
Yeah.
thinking like something is on there. And I'm like, oh, no.
I don't know if it's just because I haven't updated my phone or because I'm technologically dysfunctional, but mine still says Twitter.
Oh, I'm so
Wait, it still
jealous.
says Twitter, or it's still just got
Yeah.
like the app?
It doesn't
Oh,
it
okay.
doesn't have an X. It hasn't been updated. It's still a bird.
Wow. Yeah, keep it.
Yeah.
That's a relic now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so jealous. Ah,
But also my phone likes to take naps every couple of hours and it just shuts itself off for 5 minutes, which is
Damn.
wow.
not,
I
not
would like
fun.
to do that for myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already do.
Yeah.
I
Paul,
also
what were
shut
your
off every
pronouns as
couple
well?
hours.
Oh, yes. Paul,
Oh,
what are your pronouns?
any. I don't really mind. I'm not a
Right.
huge like attach. I'm not hugely attached to any at this point in time.
Cool. All right. AJ, who are you
Yes. Hi,
this
hello. I'm
morning?
AJ Winters. This morning, I am slightly deranged from lack of sleep
Love it.
and wearing makeup from yesterday.
Love this
Perfect.
energy.
I woke up like this, legitimately.
Legitimately.
um, worked my first like 8 hour everyday person job yesterday,
Oh,
and boy,
Wow.
howdy, was it exhausting.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
even though I didn't really do much, but that's fine. What else? I am a full-time dungeon master and TTRPG nerd. This is my studio that I run. It's the first Dungeons and Dragons studio in Australia, which is pretty cool. And my pronouns are she, her. What else did you want to know? Why I'm here today? Because
How'd you
I
find
love
yourself
Sarah.
here? The end.
The
Nailed
end.
it.
But also Sarah messaged me maybe 2 weeks ago and said, book this time slot. I won't
Yeah.
tell you what for. And then yesterday I
didn't know
sent
then.
Sarah a message and I was like, Sarah, is this time slot being used tomorrow? Do I still need to wake up at 6 a.m.? And Sarah said, yes. And I said,
Yes.
what are we doing? And she said, Goblin errands. And I went,
Goblins.
okay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good.
Yeah.
So these adorable little goblin creatures live on the fringes of tall person society. And
Ouch.
they live in a thing called a Ken, Kenn. So we're going to build everybody's Kenergy
I'm
today. Just Ken. So let's dive in here. So we are going to go through the following steps. We're going to pick an unfavorable world. We're going to build the leader of the Ken. We are going to find out what is special about this particular Ken, and we are going to give the Ken a name. So we're going to choose an unfavorable world, and I'm going to have each of you roll a d20.
Got it.
And then we are going to discuss our options.
Do we want a low number or high number?
Doesn't matter.
I got a 15.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Okay, so our two options are a booming port town or a rowdy pirate ship.
Oh.
Pirate
Both?
ship. Oh, true. Hey.
Well, it's a porting town. The pirates could be landing at the porting town.
Okay.
I want to steal a pirate ship.
Yes.
Hang on.
Yeah, I want to steal a pirate ship.
All right.
Sorry, you wanted goblin energy?
No, we've got it. We've got it.
You wanna steal a pirate ship?
You want to steal a pirate ship?
The pirate ship. All right, good. Great. All right, so let's find out who the goblin leader of your Ken is. Each of you give me another d20 roll, please.
Okay. Ooh, nat 20.
I got a 10.
All right. The name of your goblin leader is Warga, Warga,
Warga.
Majesty of Muckwater.
Love it. Majesty of Muckwater. It makes sense for a porting town.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of pretty gross water around.
Probably a lot of Muckwater.
Blech.
Yeah.
That's like saying the king or the queen of just the under jetties.
Yeah. Yes.
Our whole society just lives under the jetties.
All right. So now we are
Warga.
going to define some stuff about this Ken. So, AJ, roll
Yes.
a 20 for me, and I have a couple of questions for you.
Okay, I rolled an 11.
An 11. Which outsiders are opposed to this Ken?
So which tall people don't like the majesty of Muckwater?
Doesn't even have to be tall people. There might
Oh,
be other
okay.
creatures around.
I feel like it has to be the anti of Muckwater, right? So, let's say the tavern keep, like the local tavern keep, or like
And their cat.
a restaurant manager
And their cat.
and their cat.
And
Yeah,
their
that's
cat.
probably their cat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I steal
Yeah.
the food.
Mm-hmm. That feels correct.
Yeah. And we run into their kitchens with our muckwater feet.
Leaving little goblin footprints around.
Yeah.
So why are they wrong to be like against you?
Oh,
What is it
in
that
our
you
opinion,
can provide
because like
to them?
Oh, is it wrong that I was like, we can bring them rats? I feel
I
like
mean, maybe
we're
that's
definitely
what you
still in
feel.
the wrong, but I need to actually make a reason that we do help.
Mm.
So, we keep the pirates away.
Oh. How do you do that?
We like to untie boats from the dock.
Just can't stand a knot. Just
And
always.
naturally
Yeah.
good sneakers.
Ropes need to be untied.
Okay.
Or not.
That's our life motto.
Knots are there to be untied, just like rules
Yeah.
are there to be broken.
Yeah. The rules are there to be broken, knots are meant to be untied.
All right.
I feel like it's one of those things where the old legends where you used to throw rice or salt over your shoulder to like get rid of like fantasy creatures because they'd have to stop and count it. I feel
Mhm.
like a goblin, if you tie a knot, they're like,
They just have to get in there and undo it.
Actually, in it's also Italian superstition as well to throw salt over the shoulder. Like it's kind of like a knock on wood type thing.
Mhm.
Like just for good luck.
Yeah. Just throwing things everywhere.
sure. They probably come from the same origins, like
Probably.
from the keeping Fae away from you because they'll have to count the salt thing.
It's also vampires counting rice. If you drop rice, they
Yeah. Yeah.
theoretically
None
are
of
supposed
it
to have to.
is true. You know,
Wait,
Last
is that
time
where
I
we got
talked to the
count
Fae.
from Sesame Street?
Mm,
probably.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Because
There's a lot of
like,
things
oh,
that
yeah.
if you start looking into the legends, you're like, wait a second. This all
I love the idea that they were just like, yeah, so in mythology, vampires need to count things. That's why
Listen.
I've brought my character design of the count. But also,
That's
I
how the
just
meeting
really
went.
love birds, and I love them when they're huge. So
Mhm,
this is Big
mhm.
Bird.
Well, you
I
know,
wanna
big
be in
and
that
bird
meeting.
sound good together, and we can't have them be small then, so we just made them enormous. And
Yeah,
Yep,
absolutely.
yep. I
Thank
love
you.
that there's a
Can't-
different big bird in every different country. Have you seen? So, okay. For you both, but also the audience watching at home,
Oh,
please Google the international versions of Big Bird. because they come in different colors. There's different versions for different Sesame Streets throughout the world. They don't all look like what we assume Big Bird to be in Australia and the US. Yeah. Uh-huh.
This is weird.
Wait, so is in Australia
we have
Big
the
Bird
same
is
sort of Big
blue?
Bird as you? Yes.
Yeah,
No, we
have a similar Big Bird.
we have the yellow one as well.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure we just watch the American Sesame Street.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Because Australia likes to adopt a lot of the US rather than make it ourselves. But internationally, in different countries like Argentina and Germany has a completely different Big Bird. I don't think it's even a bird in Germany. I think it's a bear.
What?
Yeah, but they're different colors, and sometimes they visit each other, which I find the cutest thing. I think recently they had I think there's a Mexican Big Bird visited the American Big Bird, and it was like really exciting. Anyway, sorry, small tangent.
And not only was it Big Bird, but before it was a Big Bird, they actually just had a dragon, and then they replaced it with a Big Bird.
Yeah, because dragons aren't real, and kids can't believe in dragons, but they can believe in rubbish monsters.
Giant birds.
Also, the Teletubbies have children. Don't look it up if you don't want to be traumatized.
We can't go into the Teletubby lore. Let's have Fall roll a d20, and then we'll do a little bit more.
Sorry, ADHD on point.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say you brought two ADHD people on here, so like I don't know what you expect.
It's okay. I have also DM'd for puppets. I can handle you. I promise.
I
rolled another 10.
A 10. Okay, so what originally attracted the Ken's founder to this place? Why did Warga, Majesty of Muckwater, come to here to live?
I love the idea that we did like live in like say a swamp area that might have been like this marshy area where we are right now, but then we left for a bit and then came back and it had been built into a port town in that period. And so we're like, this is our place, like why are you here? And then now we're kind of like trying to just like
remake it into a swamp.
Yeah, or I mean, I guess that's probably like Warga's thing is like, Warga's like, yeah, we're gonna like create this back into a swamp. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the younger goblins, like, us, are probably a bit more like, well, how about we actually just like enjoy the stuff that's around here now?
But there's cool things here now.
Ships are cool.
How about we be pirates?
Yeah, how about we be pirates?
Speaking of that, what is the larger settlement around the Ken known for? Like, pirates come through and it's a port town, but like, is this city known? Is it famous for something?
I think it needs to be a big trade place, right? Why would they have developed a porting town in like a coastal swamp area unless there was something worthwhile or it was like the most convenient place to be? So I think there's a lot of export, like barrels of things coming in and out, like alcohols, and then
I'm not sure if you guys have watched the show. I mean, I read the book Six of Crows, and then there's the show Shadow and Bone. So like Ketadum is kind of what I'm like envisioning of like, a bunch of like, there's a place where like the wealthy merchants live, but then there's like kind of like a slums area. So like I'm kind of going off that sort of ideal of like what it probably feels like that.
How do you all stay hidden? The Ken itself, like, is there camouflage? Do you move around? Like,
maybe our skin blends into the muck water, so like we can
you can
camouflage
sort of be
as like
in open.
Crocodiles.
You can like, okay, and how many?
We jump into the water and we're like,
maybe we've also got like little ghillie suits as well that we wear. like just little moss ghillie suits.
Oh,
Plant
we
matter.
fight as shrubs.
And like the thing is, it's like two goblins to a shrub, so it's kind of like the horse thing of like one in the back, one in the front to kind of like make the shrub kind of move around.
Yep.
How many goblin are in your ken?
Oh, should we roll a d20 and maybe add them together?
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it.
All right, I got 11.
I got 3, so that's good. We've got
Little, like
14.
You're like a little bit. Is it 14 families or 14 goblins?
Ooh. I think we're a little family. I think there's 14
I think we're a
of
little
us.
family.
Are you one
I think
family?
we lost. Yeah.
Yeah. We lost the rest of the
Yeah, like
clans.
along the way, like it's kind of like the Oregon Trail type stuff. Like, you know,
Somebody died of dysentery.
The Oregon Trail, but goblins.
Goblin
The
Trail.
others died of dysentery. We are alive, and my favorite part about this is if we didn't actually come back to our swamp. This is like a completely different area.
We actually like misread the
swamp.
map.
Oh, maybe everybody else went back to the actual swamp, and you guys
and we
fell
went
behind
to the ocean, which is just a swamp.
It's just a very big swamp. It's just like
It's just a very tropical,
And the mud's
salty
at the
swamp.
bottom.
Yeah.
Just a bit further
We're
down
not
the bottom.
smart, is what we're saying.
okay, good. How can your presence be felt in the outside world?
Like the smell of mud. It's just hits you first.
Brackish.
We are messy.
Messy.
Yeah.
I love that.
Whether it's mud, whether it's whatever we get up to, I feel like we always leave a stink or a funk.
Yeah. It's like you can like open up a door and then be like, oh, there have been goblins in here.
Goblins have been in here.
Yeah.
All right. So the last
Love
thing
it.
that we need to determine is the name of your ken. Like a good rug, the ken's name ties it all together.
Ooh.
So, could be based on the leader of the ken or the place you are holed up in. Could be a stupid pun or just a word that's really fun to say. What do you think is the name? So here are a couple of ideas that were in there.
Yes.
Muckwater Daily, Southport Splendid Scoundrels, Undermoss, Naster's Tinkerers, or simply Moop.
So it's the name of our family?
Yep.
It's really hard.
I feel like it needs to be the first thing that people like yelled at us.
So then it needs 2 syllables so that they can do the like, you know, see more type thing.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. Why do I feel like some kid saw us and called us a dragon or called one of us a dragon, and then that's just the name that we took.
Okay, but is it a little kid? So would they have said Dwagon?
Dwagon.
Again.
Yeah. Dwagon.
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 Okay.
Dwagon.
We love it.
The
With an
Dwagon
exclamation
family.
point, I think, is the name of your ken. Dwagon.
We know what punctuation is.
Obviously.
Yeah. It's D apostrophe W A dash G-O-N.
So many extra
Explanation.
we just sprinkle them around like confetti. It's really fun. We
And
just
then
found all-
And we never knew what a wagon was, so we weren't confused at all.
No.
Because it's not D apostrophe wagon.
No.
Yeah. It's just wagon.
All right. So now we get to make your goblins, which I'm really excited about. So you have access to some playbooks, and I do love the idea of leaving it up to the dice.
Okay.
So I have assigned some numbers, so I'm going to have you each roll a d20, and then I will tell you who you are.
Who you are.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
I got a nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay. Fall, you are the rowdy. feels
Courageous and
correct.
resourceful.
Courageous and resourceful.
You like to
I
take
rolled
things-
an 18.
18. Ba, 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 ba. You're the nibbler,
Yay!
harmonious and hungry.
I do like to bite things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a
So
thing.
Fall is the rowdy, courageous and resourceful. You like to take things apart and sometimes even put them back together.
Oh,
You
I
know
love
your
that.
small body can make things difficult, so you found a way to compensate. Clever tools or machines are your specialty.
Yay!
Sick.
And AJ, you are
Yeah.
the nibbler, harmonious and
Mhm.
hungry. You're in tune with your surroundings and know everything is one. This lets you talk to the world around you, but also lets you truly understand that you are what you eat. If you devour something, you can transform yourself and gain new abilities.
That's sick.
I am a goblin version of Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm so
cool.
down. I'm so
All right.
down.
So now we're going to distribute the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 among your stats. Goblins have 6 stats. They are hands, legs, eyes, mouth, frame, and heart. Your frame is always 0 because that does feats of strength and physical power, and you're just a little guy. So always
Just
0.
a little guy.
Little guy.
It's a little guy.
However, your heart is infinite because that is your energy, endurance, and toughness. There is no death in this game. A goblin always gets back up. So the strength of your heart keeps you going. You
We
can
are
decide.
invincible.
And this is building your dice pools 1, 2, 3, or 4 for hands, legs,
Ooh.
eyes, or mouth.
Okay.
Hmm.
Are these descriptions, because I scrolled down to the nibbler, are these descriptions underneath my stats specific to me?
Yes.
Yes. Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think so. Is the higher number a better thing?
The higher number will give you more dice in your pool, which gives you more opportunity for success.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I think as the nibbler, I got to take 4 in mouth.
That feels correct.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I think I might take the 4 in hands, considering that seems to be my
Mm-hmm.
strength.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the same vein, I'm going to take a 3 in eyes because I need to find the things to eat.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go 3 fires as well.
Yeah. And then I think I'll go 2 hands and 1 legs because I got to
Yeah, I
grab the
might
things
go-
to eat.
I might go 2 legs and 1 mouth because I'm thinking that I'm probably not that smart when it comes to what I say to people. I might be a bit of a blunt
Yep.
character.
Right. So now we are going to look at your identity details. If you look on your sheet, there are some suggestions underneath your stats. You have to have a description for each of your stats. You can choose the one that is, you can choose one that's on there, or you can come up with something else. So like looking at the rowdy, you said your hands were most important. Yes. And so their options are hairy, capable, calloused. You can choose one of those descriptors, and you can argue that maybe because of the kind of thing that you are doing, that you could get a bonus die, depending on what sort of thing that you choose for each of these things.
Gotcha.
I love when we can bargain with you. That's my favorite part of any
Mm.
TTRPG.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to come up with like a good descriptor word for...
Gross. One of the options for you as the nibbler with your mouth is unwashed.
I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
Do not like it?
Mm. What do I want just like a chomp. I want like a chomp.
Robust.
It's good.
Powerful.
Mm.
That's good.
I got a powerful bite.
That's good. I like that.
You
It
got a
like
toothy
latches
one.
on. Yeah. I got teeth. I'm one of the only ones of the clan that have teeth.
Or
I got a powerful mouth.
Okay, and then I think it was 2 for legs.
just also fun.
Yes.
I like that I'm looking through the other characters. One of the ones that did not come up that we didn't roll is the Rambler. And the options for their mouth is loud, friendly, and sassy.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Mouth chapped.
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 Oh boy.
Need some
It's
lip balm.
I mean, it's evocative of something. I have a picture of what that looks like.
Mm-hmm. What do I want for eyes, hands, and legs?
You also get to choose for both for frame and heart, even though you didn't get to pick.
Oh, okay. I love my options for frame are painted, prickly, or soft. I feel like I'm soft.
One of Fall's
I'm a
options is
squishy boy.
bandaged.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was initially thinking about that for my hands, and then I'm like, nah, oh, I could though. Still,
Mm.
like, have them like kind of like in gloves. But they could also just be in gloves anyway.
Nice and soft
You
frame.
just got like the child band-aids, like
just like constantly everywhere.
Like Disney princesses.
yeah. Colored, mismatched. They're just stickers. They're not even
Yeah.
band-aids.
Stickers.
We just think they're band-aids.
Yeah. You
They do
definitely
the same
stole
thing.
those from somewhere and then just
Yeah.
started slapping them all over.
Yeah. These will help your frail body. Kids wear them. Beclawed is one
Beclawed.
option.
That's a good one.
Beclawed. The claw.
The claw.
You've
I
been
think,
chosen.
yeah, I think grabby. I think I have grabby hands.
Mm-hmm.
I have grabby hands.
I like that an option for eyes is feral.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's good.
What do feral eyes look like? They're just like
Crazy eyes.
Just unblinking. That's what feral is.
Wide. Paul, do you have all of yours chosen?
Yep.
All right, let's hear them.
All right, so I've got 4 for hands, and I've written down that they're capable.
Nice.
I've got 3 for eyes, and I've written down that they're inquisitive.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 for legs, and I've written down that they're wiry. I've got 1 for mouth, and I've written that it's blunt.
Mm.
I've got 0 for frame, and I've written that it's bandaged. And then I've got infinity for heart, and I've said that it's steadfast.
Oh, I like that. So much heart.
Yeah.
All right, AJ, tell me about your nibbler.
Yes. I have 2 for hands, and I've called them grabby. I have 1 for legs, and so I wrote uncoordinated. I have a powerful mouth with a stat of 4. And for eyes, I'm trying to think of a word for like, I guess keen. I have keen eyes.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, keen eyes
Very
look
like, yeah, like Legolas. And then for my frame, I am soft. I am but a soft boy.
soft.
And then for heart, ooh, I was told that I was at peace with the world. I was harmonious as the nibbler.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of chill and hungry. So at least I know I'm not hangry. I don't get hangry. So I think for heart, I'm gonna say passionate.
I like that.
Very passionate.
All
I
right.
like that we've gone for different sides of the brain,
Yeah.
Yes.
and together we shall make one whole brain.
We are one brain together. We share one. It is your turn today.
Yeah.
I definitely
let's-
feel like that is our duo.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels very much.
What are your names? You are siblings. We have determined this is one family. So what
Mhm.
are your names?
I came up with my name before because I misread prickly when I was reading my descriptions. And so my name will be Pickle.
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 Pickle
My
the
name
nibbler.
will,
That doesn't
my name will be Brazzy.
Azzy.
So BRAZZIE.
Brazzy.
Right. So you get a couple of starting feats. You get 4 starting feats that you just always have from the very beginning of the game.
Mhm.
And it one of them adjusts your stats above what it already is. So Brazzy, you get to add 1 to your hands stat already.
And I get to add one to my
And you
mouth.
get to add 1 to your mouth.
Yeah.
So you
We
have
chose the ones that work for our.
correct.
We already chose mouth and hands as our top contenders, and now we've got 5 dice.
5 dice forever. So there's a couple of
Yeah.
things that you need to choose. So, Brazzy, where do you keep your knickknacks?
I'd like to think I've got like a Batman belt, like a utility belt type thing.
Love that.
And I think like since discovering magnets, I've utilized that a lot more. Instead of like having pouches, I'll just like lay out my tools and then put my magnetic belt on and then just roll over them and then have my tool belt all like assembled.
I can see that. I can just see you like
It's just like I
getting
have like
ready,
a
and you
roll,
just,
like a roll
around.
over my tools, and I just unfurl them and then put my belt on and then just lay down and roll over them.
Oh, I love it.
Amazing.
All right, cool. And then, my dear Nibbler, where
Yes.
does your ability come from? This ability to eat something and change part of your body to match it. There's a couple of options here. We can come up with your backstory, but
Oh.
the shifting moon, your understanding of nutrition, your half goblin, half marshmallow blood, or a cursed bite mark. What
So
is
it's
it?
definitely giving me Kirby vibes.
Yeah.
I think because I've always kind of just gone and eaten things from a young age, I drank a potion in a wizard lab. And ever since then, when I eat something, I transform into it.
Wow.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Was that potion delicious?
Yes.
Right. Did you realize that there was something different afterwards, or do you feel like you always had the powers of whatever you consumed?
I think people tell me that I got it from the potion, but I don't remember. I think I was very young. I was a baby pickle, and baby pickle just always remembers turning into things that they eat.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How old are we? Yeah.
How old are you? You're one of the younger
How old the
members.
goblins? Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
So like you like how old do you think you are?
How
Obviously
old do goblins get?
past babyhood, obviously.
Past babyhood, yeah.
But I mean,
I think we're in our like teens, goblin teens, maybe.
I think even like
Like
almost like preteens
preteen?
now. Yeah, so it's like we're
Like
kind of getting to that
preteen.
point where we're like, we want to be like the cool kids who
you're
get
like
to lead and
tweens.
do
You're like the
things.
equivalent
Yeah.
of like human 12.
Yeah.
Got it.
Human 12. We're gonna hit goblin puberty soon.
Oh, it's gonna be wild.
If we're not already going through it.
Yeah.
We're already going through. We're starting to go through goblin puberty.
Wow. I can't even imagine what that is like. That's
No, neither. And I'm so
There's
excited
hair
for it, Sarah.
everywhere.
so much hair. Surprise hair.
I'm having weird feelings.
I don't know what's going on in my body. So you each get to pick one advanced feat.
Ooh.
You have your starting feats that give you all your things, but then you each get to pick one advanced feat. And there are several to choose from. 1, 2, 3. It looks like maybe 9, 8 or 9 per.
Wow, okay.
I think I have to choose It's Mine.
Uh-huh.
Spend the focus to lick a non-sentient object to claim it as your own.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else will find it difficult to use or to hold on to it, maybe because of the drool.
Gross.
That's so funny. I love that.
I just love the idea that I claim things by licking them.
I mean, that feels correct.
It's mine.
You know what? I think I'm going to get fail forward. I think
Okay.
out of all of them, that one feels like a really good one. Yeah.
Okay. When you overextend and fail, the tall person will tell you something new and useful about that current situation. This insight gives a +1 dice only. I mean, only once. So that's good.
Wait, so I can use it once and then it's over?
No. It just can only give you 1 bonus die.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Like you can't use that failing forward for like the next 3 rolls. Like it's only for the next roll.
Got you.
The other 2 that are very good that I'm looking at is the Chimera. So I can now have up to 3 instead of just 1 transformed actives at the same time.
Oh.
So I could eat 3 things and become a combo. And the other one is a vacuum. I can use my mouth to try and inhale an object towards me with my open mouth.
So that's just Kirby.
It's just Kirby. I am Kirby. Kirby in goblin form.
You could have also added a +1 to your mouth stat again. So
yes.
Had 6.
I could have had 6 dice in mouth.
Just always. So much mouth.
So much mouth. Always mouth. Yeah. But it says so I can get one of these if I earn a title. So I'm gonna aim for vacuum later.
Yeah. So character advancement in this game is every time that you complete an errand that helps the Ken, you get to have a title awarded to you.
Love that.
And then getting a title means generally that you can get another feat. And then it also will help you on future errands if you can be like, well, my title that I got was, maybe if you retrieved something and you were able to like get it out of a tiny spot and your title is like, it's like origami because you were able to like fold yourself up into it to get it. Then you can call on that later in future
I call
things.
on origami.
And then you can be like, I get a bonus to what I'm doing because remember how I learned how to do that thing. Let's find out what the errand is that you are going to be going on. Okay. So Warga themselves is Warga matriarch, patriarch, matriarch? Nana.
For sure, Nana.
Okay.
Yeah. Matriarchal.
Love
okay.
it.
So
Nobody makes the pasta like a nonna.
it's true.
Like Wagga.
Waga,
Like a waga.
Like a
Nana
Wagga, the majesty
Nana
of the mud
Wagga.
water.
All right. Warga needs tools.
Okay.
He needs
Ooh.
tools. And so
We got to
to
go find
acquire
tools.
them, she is going to send you. Oh no. She's
Is
going
it
to
to the
send
restaurant?
she's going to send you to do some laundry.
Laundry?
To get
Perhaps.
tools?
Perhaps
That makes
the
sense.
tools that she is looking for
Are in the laundry.
are in the place where you would be doing laundry.
Okay.
2.
I'm
She's
being
off to
very
some
like,
bleach.
Oh
Whoa.
no, you've
what?
sending you to a beloved brewery.
Yep. Yep.
So we're
The
getting
laundry brewery.
And you're going to have to contend with an arrogant noble.
arrogant.
Yep.
No.
Contend.
Okay.
All right. So this is we're gonna do a quick like okay. So there's a couple of things that can happen. We are building your dice pool, and there's a couple of feats that you have that specifically talk about a thing called the focus. So if we were playing in person, the suggestion is that you take a large spoon, and the large spoon is the focus. Anytime you feel like you can do something cool in a scene and you want to take the focus of the scene, you would be picking up the big spoon. I have taken the focus. Now, other players can take that focus from you before you have a chance to use it towards something. If you have a feat that needs the focus, but you don't have it at that time, you can't use that feat.
Got you.
The suggestion specifically in the book was to use a spoon because it is very hard to accidentally hurt yourself with a spoon if you are gesturing wildly while you have it in your hand.
That is not true. Depends on the spoon.
Yeah, wooden spoon. Yeah.
I've definitely hurt myself with a wooden spoon.
Oh my goodness. So 5s and 6s are successes. 4s are stumbles. You can trade in your stumble for a success if you are willing to add a complication to the story.
Okay.
And the more successes that you have, the greater the successes.
Yeah.
There is something called the riskiest roll. Sometimes a courageous or possibly short-sighted goblin may attempt something with a truly dubious chance of success. Nothing flat out impossible like trying to lift a cow, but the kind of action that needs a lot of things to go right for it to be successful. When the odds are clearly stacked against the goblins, you roll as normal, but all stumbles subtract a success unless they are upgraded into no success with a complication. If you're like, I want to push that wagon out of the way, and I feel like I can get it done if I just put this little thing here and I move this pressure and I use this thing. The riskiest roll then becomes any 4s could subtract things from it.
Yep.
Okay.
You also can do a help option. If you want to do something and you want your fellow goblin to succeed, you can say, I am going to help. That adds a die to their roll.
Okay.
But increases the odds that complications could happen.
Okay. Makes sense.
There's also group actions
Because
where you
there's
say
two of us that can mess
there's
up.
two of you that can mess up. If I call for a group action, it means that you each have to have a success in order for the thing to happen.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That all feels pretty good. Is there anything before I think prior to shenanigans, we would be taking a bio break, but is there anything that we want to fill in? What are our goblins' pronouns? Pickle and Brazzy?
Ooh.
I think she, her Brazzy.
Okay.
I think he, him for Pickle.
Okay.
And I think we're twins.
Twins.
Yeah, I honestly, like, I've been feeling that, and I'm like, I'm not going to bring it up just yet. I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, I think we're twins.
I feel like
think we're twins.
Pickle and Brazzy are twins.
Yeah.
Okay, here's an excellent question. Is this the very first errand that you are going on for Warga? Or have you done errands before?
If we don't have titles, it would make sense that this is our first.
Very first one.
Honestly, I reckon that what's happened is that we've been sent on like practice errands before. So like, you know, as like kids, we've been built up to like, you know, like, oh, can you go pick these flowers, or can you go do that thing? Like all practice stuff. And then now like Nonna's brought us in. Nonna Worrigan is like brought us in, and she's just like, you know, okay, so now that you guys are 13, you're of age. To like, you know, finally actually go and start earning your titles.
Yeah.
And so this is your first mission. And so we're taking this very seriously.
So
yeah.
Okay. All right. So you are
the serious the better.
You are being sent to the brewery because you need tools. I don't think that she actually told you that you needed to do laundry. Where did you get that from? What was it that she said to you that made you think that laundry was involved? She's like, I need some tools, go to the brewery. That's where they are. Bring them back.
Maybe we have been mistaken on what the large vats of water are, or which place with the large vats of water are. Because if this is a fantasy, it's not a laundromat. Like, it's not automatic things, right? It's a place where they have big bowls of hot water.
Yeah.
And soap.
Barrels, probably.
Yeah.
Barrels that we're like, this is a brewery.
It's this brewery where people soak their clothes in
and then clearly they drink that. That's how they like season it, is with clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why everyone's clothes are so dirty and brown.
I eat clothes all the time.
Yeah. And then parts of your body turn into clothes. It's very confusing.
Yeah. And then I can slap people with sleeves.
Love it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So have you ever been to the brewery before? Is this the first time that you have been there?
Oh, I guess so, if we mistook the laundry for the brewery. Maybe we've heard horror stories from our older siblings of like the mean, because we have like our enemies at the tavern, right? The person who doesn't like us. So I feel like we've heard bad things.
Well, in the tavern,
maybe it's like his cousin. Yeah,
the tavern owner would have a lot of dealings with whoever was running the brewery because he needs to get.
If it's a family business, it's probably even better for both of them.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is this another twin situation? Does the tavern owner's twin run the brewery?
Well, I was going to say cousin.
Twins versus twins, but yeah, sure.
Yeah,
anything you'd like, Sarah.
Maybe they're also twins
and cousins. No, wait, no.
Twins and cousins.
We don't know how bloodlines work here.
I take it back.
All right. What sort of, I'm going to let you decide, what sort of tools is it that you are supposed to get for Warga?
I don't know.
If we're going to the brewery for them.
I mean, doesn't matter. Could be.
Do we even know? I think that's the thing I'm very confused about.
Maybe we
We
can
got
write that down.
So
Yeah.
what tool do you think you on the way you realized that you didn't write down what sort of tool that you were supposed to get? So what sort of
Yeah, it was
tool
like tool. We just wrote down tools.
tools? Decide
Yeah.
between the two of you right now. You are on your way to the brewery, my little goblin friends. What sort of tools are you going to be looking for?
All of the things that we think are tools. So maybe like spoons, tongs,
Yeah.
spatula. That's not in
I'm
a
probably going to be
brewery.
looking for machinery because I'm thinking that that's also like
Yeah,
around
tools.
around there is also going to probably because I'm also thinking like probably
Wrench.
mechanic tools as well.
Yeah.
So literally anything that you could conceivably.
That is a tool.
Right. Right.
I feel
We
like a
find someone really
corkscrew.
stupid.
Yeah. Like one of
Also.
those corkscrews, because like brewery, maybe they use corks.
Ah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Genuinely, anything that I think is a tool is gonna be taken with me.
Anything that looks vaguely toolish.
And
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like if we
said
when we end up at
tools, multiple.
yeah, and when we end up at the brewery, like we're probably gonna be like, well, we don't like you either, so
Yeah.
we're gonna take all
Take
your
all
tools.
the tools.
Everything, all your tools are belong to us.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So with that in mind, I'm going to have us have just like the quickest of quick bio breaks, and then
Okay.
we can come back in here and the two of you will run this very important errand for Warga and definitely not mess it up or get distracted along the way.
No,
No.
we're real serious about this. This is
Yeah, absolutely.
super important. This is our first mission.
First.
Yeah, absolutely.
mission.
We cannot stuff this up.
No.
Absolutely not.
It's not going to happen.
No, not at all. It's going to go perfectly well. Like what could
Yeah.
go wrong?
I'm so glad you asked, and we'll find out when we get back. Okay, bye. Welcome back from the break. Ba, 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 ba.
I
think
have cookies.
that seems like the correct kind of energy for what is going to happen. It's also just my energy in general. I actually did that last week during a very serious game. It was like a serious end of a horror campaign, and like everybody was in a lot of danger. And I was like, "Welcome back from the break." Beep 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 beep. And all the players were like, "Hey, maybe like that doesn't seem like you're striking the proper tone." And I was like, "Should I try again?" It's going to come out the same.
I don't know. I think the energy could be scary if you change, just like slightly alter it to be a horror campaign. Like beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
Just slow it down and make it slightly less.
Add a reverb as well, so you get that like child haunted, kind of
very scary.
Yeah, turn it to minor. Just like
there you go.
All right, let's do some stuff. Also, you can do a thing called overextending. So if you are looking to try to do something that requires the focus and you don't have the focus, you can overextend. But that means that I roll a dice instead to see if you succeed. And you only get one, regardless of what you're trying to do.
Okay. Why do I just keep thinking that the focus is a big wooden spoon?
It's a big wooden spoon.
It's a big wooden spoon.
So with the focus, like, can I use it, I spend the focus and then give it to AJ? Or like, how does that?
It would end up going back into the center. So like you have the focus, I've spent it, and you're putting it down, basically.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then somebody else could take it if they decide like they have earned it. I have an idea to do a thing, or I have a smart I've stolen, but use your theater kid background. I am stealing focus in this scene to take it out.
Theater kid background.
Yep. Absolutely.
We have too much in common, guys. The three of us.
Absolutely. This is the same person.
I think maybe slightly. Whoops. All right. So
it's because we all flock.
The two of you, Pickle and Brazzy, you're heading into this town. What do you guys call the town?
Do we know what its name is?
Muckwater?
You call it, it's Muckwater to you? Like it has been, okay.
Well, I feel like, because then our Nonna Warga becomes the Majesty of Muckwater, which is
town.
just the location.
So she's clearly in charge of everything.
Yeah.
And as far as, she's concerned as well, like this whole area used to be ours. And
sure.
So she is inherently the Majesty of Muckwater. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was like, if they changed it, if like the people that that I'm trying to say colonized this area.
Sure. Yeah.
Like maybe call it something else that starts with like M and then ends with water, and it's like instead of like muck water, it's just like
mook.
Like mook water or something, like basically just to like that.
Like obviously they're mispronouncing it. They have such weird accents.
Yeah, like that gentrification sort of thing of just like let's make it sound a lot more pleasant.
All right, so you're on your way. What did you bring with you? Are you just like bringing back these tools plural for Warga? So like, do you have a bag with you? Are you just going to be carrying them in your hands?
You guys know Pengu?
Yes.
We have a stick with a bag because we need to carry the tools back.
Obviously. Somehow. Is there anything in it right now?
Snacks.
Yeah. Some snacks, some cheeses, some like stale bread.
Cheese.
Like some like meats that have been dried out.
Great.
Yeah, imagine that.
And a small piece of carpet. Don't ask.
Don't know why. I also love the idea that we have the ghillie suit, like the two goblin-sized ghillie suit. As
are you wearing it?
shrubbery. I mean,
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
why not? Yeah. It could just be a
So
moving shrubbery.
so it's a shrubbery that's got a little stick sticking out of it with a
Yeah.
bag full of snacks. And you
Yeah,
guys are
absolutely. But I mean,
scooting
like, if
Hopefully
around.
we
there's
can't
no
see
like
them, they can't
dogs
see
in
us,
this
right?
town. Yeah, that's how that works.
Absolutely.
All right. So where's your entry
I need to
point
write
into
this
the
down.
town? Are you going in by the water? Are you trying to come in the back way?
I mean, so our
Ooh.
swampy area is probably like not super far, but probably like cut off in a way, like not to
Mm.
make it like so it's not easily accessible. So maybe we'll go through
Maybe
the
it's
sewer.
like marshy.
Mm,
Yeah.
Like as soon as you go past like the houses, then it gets like wetlands, like
okay.
tall
Mm.
like grass and wet. And then we emerge from there.
Okay. So you have
Yeah.
emerged into the town and there you came into a schoolyard and there are like a dozen children playing on recess.
Have we been spotted?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
There's a moving
Okay.
bush now in the schoolyard, and that's very exciting. Somebody
Uh,
maybe kicked a ball. The ball came over near you.
Ow!
take the ball back.
I have the least coordinated legs, but I will do it.
All right. Well, let's have a legs roll.
Yeah.
Would you like to kick the ball, or would you like me to
I'll
kick
kick the ball. I'll kick the ball. I'll do
Okay.
it. Kick the ball. So that's then. So I've got 2 for legs. That's 2d6 that I'm
Correct.
using. Okay, cool. That is a 6 and a 3.
Okay. So you are one success. You are successful, but only partially or with great effort. So you
I wanna do that thing where like I try to kick it, but like I miss it first. So it's kind of just like that thing where it, like I kind of nudge it accidentally and it rolls a little bit, and then I'm like, shit, that's still not far enough, like
Right.
as far as I want it to be. So then I'm gonna like get the like us to like move a little bit
the
closer
little
to it. So
shrub
then I
kind of hops over
yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah. And then I'm gonna try and kick it again. And then that time I send it flying.
Yeah, and they are
but I've hurt my
excited
foot.
about
It hurt.
this. So they kick it right back at the bush.
Oh god, no.
They're like, "Yay! This is cool."
This bush kicks back.
Yeah. So they kick it back. It is hurtling at you. It was one of the big kids.
do we just take it, or do we move?
I mean, I think it like sticks into the side of your ghillie suit.
Oh no. Oh no.
I wanna bite the ball, but I don't think that's a good
Yeah, deflate the ball.
idea.
Deflate the ball.
Well, I'll turn into the ball.
Only if you
Okay.
choose.
Oh, it's a choice? Interesting.
If we deflate
I don't
the
think
ball,
I
then
know
they
it's a
can't kick
choice.
it back.
Oh,
I always turn into the thing I eat. Yeah, I'm gonna deflate the ball.
are you using your hands or your mouth?
I'm gonna use the shrub, so my hands.
Okay, give me a hands roll.
Okay. I got 2 for hands. I got 2 hands.
2 hands. Beep beep.
And that is a 1 and a 2.
Oh boy. That's 0 successes. You are unsuccessful. Your failure is spectacular. You
Ooh.
grab onto the ball, and as you are trying to deflate it, it's just like very bouncy, and it flies out of your hands back at the children, and then
Ooh.
you are so surprised that you fall out of your ghillie suit.
Ah.
And you just end up like on the ground in front of everyone. And they're like, oh, a goblin. Are you here? Are you here to play with us?
Yes.
What are we gonna
What?
play?
What are we playing? I don't know. What are we playing?
Well, we've got this ball.
Mhm.
I don't know. I bet there could be other stuff we could play though, as there's probably other things here.
Oh,
Bazzy's gonna throw off the ghillie suit and then just be like, what about hide and seek?
Ooh.
ooh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that.
We're really good at finding things. So how about you guys go hide and then we'll come find you?
Let's
Yeah.
let's do a mouth roll because you are convincing us that that is what's going to happen.
I am not good at this. This is the
love
one
it.
thing I'm not good at. All right, let's
Mm.
go. A 5.
5. That is a
Ooh.
success. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
They're like, oh, okay. You guys, you count. If you're gonna find us, you have to count. We can't start
How
hiding
much?
until you cut.
How high?
To 20.
Can you count that high?
No. Okay.
I know at least 10, so we can count that twice.
Okay.
All right.
So as soon as you start counting, they scatter. They are very bad at hiding.
1,
1,
2,
4. What?
no, 2.
Oh, 2.
Okay, no, we're not actually going to be playing with them. But I just got them to do that so that they would go away.
Okay. We should
go.
run.
I definitely thought you were gonna do the whole countdown and then be like, I guess we have to find them before we can move on. All right, they are.
No,
right.
we're on a mission. We are on a mission.
We can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Do
We have a
you know
map,
where we're going?
We have a map. Did we draw ourselves a little map?
You can now.
All right, so right now, we're here. We're right there. In the corner of this post-it note, that's where we are.
Okay.
Good.
And then to get to the brewery, we have to go around the playground. And then we...
Yep.
No,
Yep.
wait,
and then into town?
And then into the town, which is
Okay.
in the center.
Yep.
That there. And then we
Yeah.
gotta... I can't see anything. That's fine. And then
You
we
don't
gotta
have
go...
a pen.
I'm just drawing with a stick in the ground.
Yeah, stick on the ground.
And then we're going to go, I think, about a left, and then a right, and then a left,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think we're there.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to leave your map because it was on the ground of the the
Yeah.
schoolyard.
We'll remember. It was a left, a right, and a left.
There we go. Left, right, left.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do that.
Like when we march through the swamp
Mm-hmm.
and Walker goes left, right, left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
I would like
We got this.
you're exiting the schoolyard, but I would like you to each give me a hand roll.
Mm-hmm. Sure. I rolled a 3 and a 6.
Okay.
So with our starting feats, do we have to spend the focus to do that? Or because I've got skillful, which is add +1 to my hand. So does that mean I just have 5?
That just adds to it. Yeah. That's
okay,
so you
easy.
don't have to. That's an automatic.
Oh boy, that's cocked. Roll that one again. Okay, cool. I got a 6, a 5, a 3, and 2 1s.
Wow. All right. Lots of successes. So you both agree on which one is making the L. So which one is your left hand? You both know. You have the same idea. So you're able to come out and you make a sharp left out of the schoolyard.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Kat.
What do we see?
You are on kind of a bustling road. There are lots of wagons going around, lots of people out. You're heading toward like the area of town where there's a lot of trade, like the town square kind of thing. There's a lot of people, a lot of feet.
Lots of feet.
I think we put our shrub back on.
Yeah.
Just in the middle of the sidewalk. Just put it
I
back
think
up.
maybe like under like next to buildings are probably the best place for us to like
Yeah.
hide.
We
Okay,
like
so you're trying to
skirt
get
along the
through
wall.
hiding.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's try that first.
And being quick.
Yeah,
This is a very physical thing, so I think this is a legs check for both of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Legs is
I do have harebrained schemes.
Tell me about that.
If I spend the focus and explain my plan, if it sounds plausible, I can roll with 2 dice.
Okay. Well, nobody has the focus at this moment, so you can probably grab it.
Now, this says I can roll with plus 2 dice. Does that mean 2 on top of my thing?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 dice for legs. My harebrained scheme
yes.
is that we run along the sides of the walls and hop into pot plants at different stores along the way.
Okay. All right. I like it.
All right.
And so it's like a kind of one of those side scroller video games.
Yeah. All right. I love it. Let's do it.
So I roll with 3 dice for this if Sarah thinks that's plausible.
I'm with it. I mean, a goblin would definitely come up with that plan.
I got 2 6s and a 4.
Okay, so what did you get, Paul?
I got 6 and 4.
So you have the option
6 and 4s.
6 and 4s.
To add a complication to yourself a piece and turn those 4s into successes and give yourself like
all 6s.
All like really fancy extra success.
So we have a stumble.
A complication.
But it somehow turns into a complication, but it somehow turns into a bigger success.
What if
you add a complication to yourself?
We have started the rumor that plants are coming alive in the town because someone spots the shrub moving. And rather than thinking it's 2 goblins in a shrub, the town now believes that plants are coming alive.
Can walk around.
Yeah, so it's successful for now, but like later they might be like, let's burn the shrubbery.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
For now,
like on newspapers, it's like local druid come alive.
Havoc plants.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great.
Love it.
All right, so this is an impressive success, and it even gives you something extra because you were able to convert all of those because of the amount of successes that you got together. So the thing that you get extra is that you found as you were going, you like ducked behind one of the buildings to get out of sight, and where you landed, there was actually like a hammer on the ground. But I don't know that you see that as a...
Is that a tool?
I'm going to check my tool belt, and I think I've got a hammer on there as well.
You got definitely something that is hammer-like, for sure.
Yeah, that's a tool.
Okay. I'm gonna grab it.
And then I'm gonna like
grabby hands.
pop my hip. I'm gonna pop my hip so that you can like pop it on my belt if you want.
Yeah.
If it doesn't stick, I will put it in my little bag.
It does stick. It's very heavy. Okay. Give me Brassy, give me a legs roll.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, 6 and a 3.
Okay, you're good. You can feel it pulling on you, but like, that's okay. That's okay. It's really good.
I'm like a little off kilter, but that's fine.
It's scaled for non-goblins, so
it's like a walking stick.
It's real big. It's hopefully not going to cause a problem.
I could use it as a
Okay.
crutch.
So
It's like
you have
a war hammer.
Yeah.
Of a
giant.
goblin.
You have made it to the behind the brewery, or what you believe to be the brewery. This is like,
Yeah.
Morga sent you here.
The place with the barrel.
There was the big barrels. There was something
Place with
about
the barrels.
laundry. You were certain she said something about laundry.
Mm. All right.
Or was
So we're
it
at the
to
back
avoid the
door.
laundry?
Mm.
Or
What's
No,
the lo-
did she want you
this
to
is the
do the
place.
laundry? Like
No.
Give us clothes?
We don't do laundry.
Yeah. No. We kind
We
of just
should
air out
we
our
should
clothes.
sneak into to this place. We should, yeah. Right?
I'm not good. I'm not very good at sneaking.
Can I eat the door?
you could
And then
try.
become the door.
I would become the door, but I wouldn't become the door that is the door. I'd become a door next to the door, which doesn't seem logical.
Now we're having a goblin midlife crisis. I am the door,
But I
but
am the
Can you-
door.
How do I?
Can you eat the lock? And
I
then
could
maybe that'll give-
try.
and then maybe that'll give you like abilities to know what's going on with locks.
Hmm.
Why don't you boost me up and I'll try the doorknob? Well, let's start with that.
All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna try
so-
and like get you up on my shoulders.
All right.
Okay.
So boosting is a frame roll.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So it's a risky roll. I'm gonna
Okay.
roll it for you. The riskiest of rolls. Let's see how
Okay.
you do.
Okie dokie.
Got a 5.
Oh, cool.
Success.
You
Success.
boost your twin brother up onto your shoulders,
Oh, yeah.
and you can reach. Are you eating?
No, I'm gonna lick it.
So, and claim it as your own.
It's my door now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do now that you have claimed this?
I'd like to open the door with I'd like to use my drool to open the door.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, because people always say you gotta make the lock slick.
They
or was
do.
it lock pick? I can't remember. Anyway, lock slick.
Lock
I'm
sick.
gonna open I'm gonna open the door with my spit.
Okay. Gross.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
I am going to say that this is give me a mouth roll.
Yeah.
I
5 dice, baby.
believe in
Yes.
you.
Thank you. That is 2 6s, 2 2s, and a 4.
Would you like to introduce another complication to have an extra
Yeah.
success?
The door is legitimately claimed.
I think
People smell goblin.
I think they definitely smell goblin, and I think it also is like your spit's somehow weirdly not drying, so it's going to be weird and slimy, which might make it
Ugh.
more difficult to like interact with even for you.
Okay.
But your
Makes
success,
sense.
3 successes, your success is profound. This door just like slides open like a well-oiled machine, just like
Like a well-wet lock.
bleh, just
A well-salivated machine.
just goes
Yeah.
it just like swings open into the brewery.
Ooh.
And there's a bunch of people working in there. It's a bunch of barrels.
Mm-hmm. And they're making soup.
Mm.
It looks a little bit like maybe they are making some kind of soup-like substance. Definitely stuff in there that they're using.
Yeah. Wargo said that we would not like the smell of the things in the barrels. And I don't like the smell.
Mm.
It smells clean, and I
Yeah.
don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's too clean.
Mm. Smells weird. Like flowers, like fresh flowers. Ew.
yeah, let
We
Yeah.
don't
like
like
it.
flowers.
No.
One time I ate a flower and I turned into a flower, and that was not a good time.
What?
not a good time.
Yeah,
I wasn't there for that. That would have been cool.
yeah.
I mean, you would have been really stinky though.
I was also in a field for a really long time before it wore off, and
You
then
gotta tell me before you do stuff like that so I can like at least keep you company.
okay,
Like, don't just go and eat like anything when you're just like all by yourself.
So you're having this conversation
Okay.
at the door.
Yeah, at the door.
At the door.
Inside,
just silhouetted.
and there's two silhouettes
Yeah.
of us as goblins.
I'm
just, like,
still
having
on your
this
shoulders as
Yeah.
well, and I'm like
Yeah.
having a
Yeah.
conference.
You gotta
Um,
tell me when you're going to do things like
Okay,
that.
yeah, I promise.
And then as you're talking, you like glance up and there is a person in front of you.
Hi.
What are you two doing here?
We're
Boy.
here to inspect your barrels.
We've been sent by the
Magistrate.
yeah. We're here on behalf of the majesty of the
Water.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need a roll for that.
Is that mouth again?
It's mouth. Yep.
Yeah.
One for mouth.
So much mouth. Oh, that is not great.
No.
All right. 2 1s, 2 3s, and a 5.
Okay.
I got 1 3.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's it.
You are successful, but only partially or with great effort. And so here's what ends up happening is you're going through all of it, and the guy goes, you know what? I don't care. I come in if you want, I guess, but like don't get in the way. Because I don't get paid enough for all
Why don't
this.
you get paid enough?
Yeah. What
You
what
work
do they
here,
pay
though.
you?
I don't have time for this. And he just sort of like
You don't have time and they don't pay you?
he just wanders off.
What do you get from this place?
It's
This is a bad place, Brazzy.
it smells overwhelmingly of ale.
Of what we think is ale or of actual ale?
Actual ale.
Oh,
Ah,
it is a brewery. And a
well, we knew that the
laundry.
whole time. The whole time we knew it was a brewery because I got
Yeah,
barrels.
we totally
What else
knew
could
that. We
be?
knew that.
Why? Okay.
There must
Why
be
are they
something
putting
that
clothes in the beer? All right. It's a cover-up.
Absolutely.
I think, Brazzy, bear with me.
Yeah.
I think there's a
Rawr.
secret. Yeah, there's a secret something happening here that's bad because the tall man doesn't have any time and isn't getting paid. I
Can you
think
own
we've
time?
stumbled upon an evil organization.
Right.
Gonna do
It's
something about that?
Yeah, we're gonna steal tools firstly because that's real important.
Mm.
But then,
We got to make sure that we finish our job for
Yeah.
Wagga.
yeah. But then I think we should run amok. We should,
Come on.
make this place what muck water was named for.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Muck.
Absolutely.
So how many tools do you need to get in order to feel that you have fulfilled your obligation?
I think 5.
5
Yeah.
tools. That's a lot. You've already got one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like 5 tools is like a good amount to be like, yeah, we put in like a good amount of effort into this, especially since it didn't exactly give us like a list of the exact tools that she wanted.
Yeah, we
Yes.
didn't write the tools down.
Yeah, that's kind of on us.
But
So we might have done
but
that.
she did. But
might
she
have.
did say tools, multiple.
So it's more than two.
It's the same amount of fingies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah, I like that.
All right.
I think that's good. I think that'll definitely get us
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna use
title.
my keen eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna search for tools
For tools.
in the space.
All right.
Mm.
I'm
Give me an
confused.
eyes
Is
roll.
this a laundry or is this a brewery?
It's
We don't know.
definitely a
know.
brewery.
All right,
So I mean,
Okay.
it smells like a brewery.
that
All
makes
right.
it weird. Okay, eyes. I've got 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, that is all successes.
Whoa.
2 5s and a 6.
Nice.
So you don't really know what tools are, but you're seeing a lot of things. A lot of things that
Yeah.
are small and could be considered tool-like. There's a lot of bottles around. There's a lot of corks.
Ooh.
There's something that looks like what we would know as a funnel. I don't know what goblins would consider that to be.
Ooh.
I mean, my first thought was like, oh yeah, we totally use that for when we're like partying and like we're trying to get like someone to drink a bunch at once.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
bring
That
out the
feels-
funnel.
That feels correct. There's a lot
It's
of
a
like
tube.
tubing and stuff. There's a lot like, gosh, there's just things everywhere.
Okay. I would like to find the funnel
Mm-hmm.
and like a whisk.
Okay.
If there's a whisk.
Sure. I mean, there's probably kitchen implements, right? They're using things in order to like mix things. There's lots of like paddles, things to mix. There's stuff to like
paddles.
mortar and pestle kind of things to like grind things up.
They'd be heavy.
It would be heavy.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the funnel.
Okay. How are you gonna get it?
Oh. Can I eat it?
Yep, you have to get to it first. It's up high.
Then
How
I
high?
will
Up on
climb?
Yeah, you could climb. That's a legs.
Is there a ladder?
Do you want me to help?
It's not
Yes.
not high for a human. It's high for a goblin. So there is not a ladder.
Oh, okay. I have really bad legs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
grab
have
a
really
bucket.
uncoordinated legs.
All right, there's a
I'm gonna
couple of
grab a
buckets on the
bucket,
ground.
and I'm gonna like drag it over, and then I'm gonna try and stand on top of the bucket to see if I can reach it.
Okay. So it's a frame roll.
A frame roll. Okay.
I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna give it.
Steady,
Oh,
steady the
no.
bucket. Hold the bucket.
It was a 1. Shh. He didn't steady the bucket. It was very much like that. Yes, it was.
You dick.
Thank you, Kitty. You said, "Hey, steady the bucket," and then immediately yanked on it, and it like sort of had some stuff on top of it, and you moved it just enough that like there was a cascading event, and a lot of things just kind of collapsed and rolled across the floor, and now everyone is looking in your direction.
I think
It's okay. They don't get paid enough to care.
I think it's time to make a speech.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Wait, why do we
I know when people, Brazzy, when people look at me, I want to do a speech.
It's fair.
Okay. All right, you
Okay.
give a speech. I'll be here.
You get the funnel. I'll distract.
All right. I'll get the funnel. I'll find another way to get up there then.
All the tall people are looking at us.
All the tall people are looking at you.
Tall people of Mukwara. I am your savior.
Oh boy.
Even even Brazzy, who's like kind of trying to sneak off, just stops. And he looks back.
I would like to use my heart and my passion to give a rallying speech to the workers of this place.
Are we like unionizing these people?
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, I'm unionizing the workers.
They don't pay you money. They don't pay you time.
You deserve to be paid for what you do. And what's worse is what you do takes away your time. You have no time for you, for eating fun things and enjoying life. So I think today is the day we rise up as and I, your humble savior, Pickle, I will rally for you. Fight
And all
with
we
us.
ask in return is that funnel.
Yeah, we'd like the funnel.
All right. So you have options.
Uh-huh.
Do we?
Do I?
Yeah. If you want to use your heart,
Mm-hmm.
then you get an automatic 2 successes, which is just you are successful. If you want to use your mouth, talking, singing, pleading, and of course eating or spitting, you get to roll extra and you could potentially have more successes.
On top of my heart?
No.
No, okay.
So if you choose to go with your mouth, there is a chance of failure,
Yes.
but a chance of much larger success.
I think I'm gonna go with my heart. I think Pickle is the type of goblin that gives random speeches all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not
You
all
were
of them
made
work.
for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Rise up, workers.
They're like, yeah. I mean, clearly this goblin is not a god. Like, I understand that. But, like, he's got a point, right? Like, they don't pay us enough here. And, like,
Yeah.
we're barely getting by. And maybe we need to be, I mean, like, do we go on strike? Is that how that works? How do we?
Yeah.
I pull out like my hammer and my little scythe, and I'm just like, yeah,
Whoa. All right.
workers, get together.
Are we fighting? Is that what we're doing? I mean, I guess.
No, I'm just clapping them together for noise.
Oh.
I'm not hyping this up.
Yeah. Hype. Strike, 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 strike.
Everybody is yelling strike now. It is the musical number from Newsies. It's happening right here.
Yeah.
Amongst this vat of beer. Wow. Okay.
Let your voices be heard. Let's go out into the town and tell the world we're on strike.
Yeah. So they hoist both of you up.
Oh boy.
And
oh no.
And you are now heading out into the streets of town and they're all yelling strike. And like,
oh, damn it.
Gosh.
I was trying to get them to leave.
Yeah, this backfired.
Brazzy, I didn't think this through.
It's okay. I've got some rope and I'm gonna pull like out of the back of my utility belt. This part obviously is not magnetic, so it's actually just tied to the belt.
Sure.
And then I'm going to throw one end to you. So that you grab it, and then I'm going to be in the middle, and then I'm going to be looking for something that I can lasso the other end to, so that we can pull ourselves back
out of the crowd.
Out
of crowd.
Okay. Well,
I may have made a gob mob.
Yep. A moblin.
Yeah.
A
goblin mob.
Goblin mob.
Hands.
Mob, this is a hands roll for both of you, because Pickle needs to catch it, and then Brazzy needs to lasso something.
Perfect. All right, let's do it. Ooh.
Okay. Ooh, 2 5s.
Okay. You have the other end of it.
All right,
Solidly.
I have a 6, I
Yeah.
have a 5, I have a 4, I have a 3, I have a 1.
Wow. Okay, well,
Whoa.
so you can
Almost
just
a full
take
house.
your regular success, or you can create another complication and bump that 4 up so that it is a profound success.
Um, it would be funny if I lassoed it and it was like for like one of those like north, south, east, west, the
The weather
on top
vane.
thing.
Yep.
Yeah, but I accidentally pulled too hard on that and that came loose, but then it ran down the roof and then caught on the gutters and then so that then became like a really steady
Yeah,
like
yeah. You definitely
like
it
wrapping
caused
hook.
the complication along with the fact that it like broke off and slid down is a terrible, terrible noise. And so it's attracted a lot of attention. So now there's even more people out on the street amongst the striking mob. And you are now like hanging, both of you are like hanging from the roof.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Above the mob.
Like a piñata.
Yes. Very much like a piñata.
We should go to the mayor and strike in front of his house. I'm trying to convince them to go in a different direction.
In a different direction. Give me a mouth roll.
Okie dokie. How many dice? A 6, a 4, a 5, and 2 3s. 6, 4.
You can keep your regular success, or you can bump it up to profound if you.
I think I'm gonna just take the regular success.
Regular success. So yeah,
with the tools.
Yeah. So they yeah, they don't even know where the voice was coming from, right? But there's somebody that was like, yeah, the mayor, you're right. The mayor is not taking care of us. We're not being taken care of here. We have to go figure it out. And the whole group of them sort of start wandering off.
Good.
I mean, I don't know if it's a wander so much, but it's taking a while because there's a lot of them. So they are exiting the square. You are still hanging above, both of you.
Yeah.
Hey, Brazzy.
Yeah.
Do you think that they needed that weather vane for any like important tall people things?
I mean, it's a pretty good tool to know what the weather is.
Looks a little bit like a tool.
It's a tool.
We could get it. We could get it from the roof. Should we climb up?
Yeah, we gotta climb up though. That's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be a legs roll. Yeah.
Are we using? You said legs. Can I pitch hands?
So.
Or is it both?
In the book, it actually says that legs is for being quick, running, climbing, jumping, or kicking stuff. So we're gonna
even
use
if your legs.
Yeah, we could use our legs to help like climb, like where I'm sailing up the
the wall.
Yeah, up the wall.
Makes sense.
Give us that sweet, sweet legs roll.
I will roll my singular dice and get a 6.
Yeah. You are inspired. Oh
no.
Well, that's a problem because of how the Okay, so you make it all the way up, Pickle. You're like, you feel great about yourself. This is the first time in a long time that like like some sort of physical thing you were like, yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I'm a squishy boy.
You get up to the top. You're so excited that you let go of the rope entirely.
Oh, oops.
And it like unravels and Brazzy, you plummet to the ground and like starfish onto the ground.
Brazzy,
Why
I'm
did you
so
forsake
sorry.
me?
I'm so sorry.
What happened?
I did something athletic and I just wanted to celebrate and I dropped the rope. I'm sorry.
You broke my you broke my back. I think. Oh no, it's better. I just need to stretch it.
Nah, it's fine. Just shake it out a little bit.
Just does like a
Yep, it does a weird crack noise, and then you're good. But now your brother's on the roof.
Hi.
You're on the ground.
You want me to throw the weather vane down?
No, because I don't think that's gonna do anything. You know
Is it
what?
not going to
I
be a
I
good
might have
tool?
something else. Don't worry,
Okay.
because I'm gonna use my always prepared.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take focus,
Ooh.
Take the focus.
and
I mean, your
I'm
focus was
going.
taken when you slapped onto the ground. Whole
Yeah.
body, like, yeah.
So I'm going to on here it says, however unreasonable it could be a hammer, a crowbar, and a pair of spring-loaded boots.
Oh,
So I'm gonna, grab the springs, and then kind of put them to the bottom of my feet, and I'm gonna try and see if I can bounce to.
bounce up.
Whoa.
I love that. This feels like another leg roll, but I'm going to give you a bonus die because you've got this tool on you.
Cool, cool, cool. All right. Okay, let's do it. Come on, please, please. All right, I got a 6 and 2 threes.
Yeah, 6. You bounce up, takes you a couple of
Whoop, whoop.
bounces, but you make your way up and you are now on top of the
Catch me, catch me.
roof. Yeah. You're up there,
Right.
both of you, with the weather vane.
Okay,
Is this a tool that we need?
I think it's a tool. She didn't specify which kind of tool though. It's just a tool. And it was at the brewery.
Well, it was on the roof.
Mm.
But we could still take it and we
Yeah.
could you could make something out of it because you're real resourceful.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm
She
sure.
got a
I'm sure,
hammer
like,
and you got
yeah.
a weather vane.
And a weather.
Yeah. And we need 3 more things. We
Oh,
should
you
go
need
back
the
for that
funnel.
funnel.
Yeah. And then we got 2 more after that.
I have a ridiculous idea.
I want to hear it.
Okay. You see this plank of wood over there?
Yeah.
What if we slid it across the roofs and then we walk over to the brewery again?
Okay, I like that.
We make
I like
like
that
a
a lot.
little bridge.
Mm. Yeah.
You're handy. You could like fix this
Yeah,
onto the roof, right?
100%. I'm gonna grab the wood plank and I'm gonna try and fashion us a little bridge.
Okay, that is a hands roll.
Can I
get to
help?
use all 5.
Do you want to help?
There was a help mechanism,
Yep.
which is where
You would just be adding an extra die to it.
yes, then I will help.
Do it.
So you get to add an extra die to your roll, Fall,
Okay, another
for
die.
hands.
Please.
6 dice.
It was a 6. Just as you said 6, it was a
Yeah.
6. So that means now I have a 6, a 5, 2 threes, and 2 twos.
Okay, so you have 2 successes, which is just a straight success. You were able to make a bridge.
Sick.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
This is it's tricky to get across. I need a legs roll from both of you.
Okie doke.
All right. I'll roll my 1 dice.
I believe in you.
I'm not very coordinated.
Uh-oh.
That is a 6.
Oh.
I got a 6
Yes.
and a 1.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. Well, you both make it across.
Got them both.
There was a moment in the center of the bridge where Pickle was really excited and came like barreling past you. and you kind of like you almost fell off the edge, but you were able to get yourself caught, and you are now on the roof of the brewery.
Sick. Okay. Is there like a chimney
Yeah.
or something?
I think there's several vents up top. Yeah.
All right,
We should
let's
go down it. Yeah.
yeah. And usually at the bottom of chimneys there are lots of tools to like look after the fire and stuff down here as well.
Ooh,
So
like a stick and poke.
yeah.
Like a pokey stick.
I'm gonna check first of all that there's no fire actually on at the moment. So
Yeah.
with
Is
the
it
chimney
hot?
that there's no that it's
How
not
are you
hot.
checking?
I'm a
I think this is an eyes roll because you are gaining insight and sensing the world.
yeah, I was gonna say I think it's a thing of me like
Like
looking
just
your head in
fully just what's in
just
there.
looking in. I'm gonna turn to Pickle and be like, hold my feet.
Okay.
Let me fall.
Okay.
Nothing could go wrong here. Give me an eyes roll.
No.
I'll give an eyes roll. I think I picked 3 5s. So let's do
And
that.
then Pickle, give me it's a frame. It's a feat of strength, so I'm gonna roll it for you. But you tell me what happens with your eyes roll first.
I think it's more like a don't like because if I've got like my head over, it's kind of more of like a just hold my feet down so that I
sure,
don't.
no, I know what you're doing.
It's still
I got
don't
a
have
5, a 1, and a
strength.
3.
Okay, so you're able to see what's in there. Oh, and Pickle got a 5. So you see that there is a fire
I'm so
down
strong.
at the bottom.
Pickle, you're so strong. That's so good.
Yeah. I think I
Thank
ate
you.
something
Ah.
that gave me some strength. I don't know.
Well, I had a
I'm
look
being
down
real athletic today.
Mm.
Is there fire?
It looks like there is a fire. So I think we might need to either put some water down first or need to find another way in.
You want me to drool down the fireplace?
Yes, please.
All right.
Give me a sweet, sweet mouth roll.
Oh,
Friend. Gross.
I like
so gross.
I like ruminate. Ruminate?
I'm like reminding you of your favorite things so that you get even more like drools. I remember that one time when we found that cucumber and then we put some salt on it and it was so good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what gave me my name.
Because we pickled it. That's right.
Okay, well, that wasn't great. I have
Can I
one
because I'm telling him like all his favorite foods to help him generate more saliva. Can I help and add another?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, cool. You can
But
add
the
another
consequences are for both of you if it is a failure.
It is a 6.
It's
okay.
a 6.
Yes. It's a 6. And then the highest next to I had 2 4s. So if I make a complication,
2 complications.
2. Well, I was going to do at least 1 so that I have 2 successes alongside that other 6.
All right.
Yes.
What is the complication that you are suggesting?
I don't stop drooling.
Oh yeah. Okay. Love that.
Oh, that's gonna get slippery.
so
just like
good.
A constant.
Yeah, it's like just everywhere.
Great. Gross.
Yeah,
I'm in for
Yeah.
it. Let's do it. All right. So yeah, you put the fire out. And the inside of the chimney now is very slick.
Ooh,
Very slick.
it's like the slip and slide days.
I think it'll be okay if I'm gonna look around the entryway for the chimney, and I'm just gonna like see if there's any like protruding areas, and if not, I might just tie the lasso around the mouth, because I'm guessing like when I think of a chimney, I think of it being like brick and then a lip and then inside.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I think I'm gonna tie it so that it's underneath that lip, and then put the rest of it down so that we can like abseil down into it.
I am gonna say that we established at the very beginning of this that you don't like knots. So
we have to always undo knots.
So You do that, and I'm gonna make
Yeah.
both of you roll just one
Impulse
d6.
checks.
Yeah. To see if
You
can
start
stop
climbing
yourself.
down and Pickle undoes the
Yeah,
knot.
to see if you can stop yourself from undoing it.
All right. I
Now,
rolled a
Pickle,
3.
we gotta make sure that we don't do it.
Yeah.
So
We
wait, are we
don't
both rolling? Oh,
Both
one.
of
we
you
don't
are rolling.
untie it.
Yep.
Oh, damn it. I'll roll it again.
How'd we do?
It's a 1.
as a one.
Mm-hmm.
We immediately undo the rope.
Yeah,
This
you
isn't
get it like nice, and
gonna
as you're
work.
talking about it, you're like, "This is great." Now, remember,
Whoa.
this has got to
Yeah.
stay here, and you're
Yeah.
both like, "Yes, absolutely." And as you are talking, you're both undoing the knot, and then and then you get right into the chimney with the rope, and it's not tied to anything, and you just both fall like slide all the way down into it. There's no fire at
I
the
love the
bottom.
idea that like I tie it, but I accidentally make it one of those like slip knot type things where it's like when it actually just undoes.
And just immediately, just like you. So you
That's
are
brilliant.
you're back in the brewery, but you've sort of like shot across the room, like it just like
And we're just covered in
Ooh,
soot.
yeah, just soot
and
and drool.
slime.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like a grease then, like on us, like a
Mm.
black slick grease of
We've
like
made grease,
saliva.
and if we churn it, we can make tar.
Which is also a good tool. It's very sticky.
It's very sticky. Is there anything in my close vicinity that I can stick to?
sure.
Like,
What are you-
if I look for any tools or anything.
I mean, you're near the table with the funnel.
Oh, I want to get the funnel.
Okay.
Mm.
How are you going to get the funnel?
I would like. Is there a broom?
Sure.
I'd like to eat the broom
Eat the broom. Okay.
so that I become a broom
Mm,
so that my sister can reach the funnel
I see.
using
And then
me or the
Razzy's
two
just looking at,
brooms.
is
Yeah.
looking at this and just like, why didn't we just use the first broom?
Well, because you need two to, like, chopsticks.
Oh, okay.
They're like arm extenders.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab the broom and then using like the flat edge of it where the bristles are, I'm gonna try and like scoop the funnel towards myself.
Yeah. Give me a hands check.
Can do.
You should be good at that. You were very good. You're very
Yeah.
handsy.
Yeah. That's a 6, a 4, 2 3s, and a 2.
So you can succeed partially, or you
Okay.
can add a complication and succeed fully.
Either way, I kind of see it that like considering I can't really see like what I'm doing because I'm using like these two massive brooms and then kind of just pulling what I think is the funnel towards me. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a bunch of other stuff that like comes down and like donk, dink, dink, bonk, and then there's the funnel.
What ended up happening was you got the funnel, but you also covered yourself in hops. So it's like you have been tarred and feathered because you're all slimy and sticky, and then all the hops came down and like just covered you.
I'm a broom, so I can't help you.
I'm gonna say that you've probably transformed back into a gobber.
Yeah, now you're good.
Oh, I don't like broom form.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's very stiff.
So
also, we've got a broom now too. So that's another tool.
So that's 4 tools.
A really big broom. Can we carry it back to the
or we could just do
Dwagon
this,
clan?
and grab the handle of it and snap it so that it's a shorter broom.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna feats of strength that. Oh no.
Which we
Or
don't
I've got a
have.
saw. I've got a little saw. I'll just
Yeah, you try to do it and like nothing is happening. So give me a hands check and use the little tiny saw you have.
So that's a 6 and 2 5s and 2 3s. So I
Yeah,
think what happens
super
is
good.
that Brazzy is like, oh yeah, just like it's fine. I know what to do, and then like goes to try and snap it, and it like is embarrassingly like not able to do that, and then it's just like, okay, actually, you know what? 1 second. And just pulls
Okay.
out a little saw, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was
until it's
gonna
like the
gonna
last
suggest
little
that,
fibers,
but
and then brings it back, and then it's like.
Nailed it.
Nailed
Let's
it. So
try.
now we got a broom and we got a big stick.
Oh, that's 5. Broom, big stick, funnel, weather vane,
yeah. So we need one
hammer.
more.
Hammer. You got the
Oh,
hammer
we
in the
got
first
it.
one.
We got
So-
them all.
Is that is that a broom and a stick, or is it just two parts of a broom?
I mean, you can use your imagination.
Okay. But I don't know if that's what Warga wanted. I don't want to mess up this really important, Brazzy. We might get our first titles from this, and I don't want our first title to be Bringer of Broken Broom.
Okay, well, how about this then? How about we say that the stick is an extra surprise, and then we find one more tool, and then that way, like even if she's just like, oh, this isn't good enough, then we can be like, actually, we also have a stick,
a bonus stick. Yeah,
bonus stick.
I love it. All right, so I'm going to look around for our last tool.
Okay.
What else is there in this place?
Let's do an eyes check.
Okay.
I'll do that as well. Eyes 3.
Ooh, 2 6s and a 1.
Okay.
I got 2 4s and a 3.
Okay. Do you want to add any complications for successes, or do we want to just go with the successes?
I've got so much shit. I've got so much stuff in my eyes.
So many things. Like... Yeah, it's hard for you to see anything. There are big paddles that they stir with. There's mortar and pestles.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some like pokers for the fireplace.
Ooh, I think a poker.
I
think that's a good idea. Yeah. Pokers are usually really close to the floor.
That's true.
Is it easy to get?
Absolutely.
Then I will take the poker and then I'll turn back to Brazzy and I'll be like, I think we've done it. We just need to get these back to the Wagon Clan.
To the Wagon Clan, yeah. All right, I think we're good. I think we did it. I think we're good.
I did start a mob outside, and people think that the plants are coming alive. So
Yeah. That's okay.
Maybe
that's like
we don't dress as the shrub.
Well, I mean, I look
on
like
the
a
way
chicken
back.
right
You do look like a chicken. Should I eat a chicken and then we could both be chickens?
And nobody
get
messes
back?
with chickens. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if they've ever seen a chicken with like a utility belt before, but it should be fine.
It's probably fine. So,
Ooh,
yeah. People
actually,
respect chickens when they're all about going about their jobs.
to their chicken jobs.
Yeah.
What if I nibbled on a wheelbarrow that I saw outside, and then you can put all the tools in it, and as a chicken, wheel it back to the clan?
Yeah, obviously. And people will be totally fine with that because we all know that
chickens
can
are
push
useful.
wheelbarrows. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Okay.
like chicken. They're just so delicious.
Yeah, chickens are really tasty. So are wagons.
So I rolled your feat of strength
Uh-huh.
for pushing the wheelbarrow. That is your brother, full of tools.
Yeah.
And you got
How'd that go?
You got a 4, which can be
Ooh.
upgraded to a success, but the last complication
Okay.
is that there are dogs who like chicken and they are following you out of town.
I want to run as fast as my little chicken legs will let me.
Give me those legs.
Ooh.
Give me a leg.
And are
Can
you able
I-
to roll? Like, are you able to roll like fast as a wheelbarrow?
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
know,
it's
but
should be a functional wheelbarrow. Yeah,
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Am I still drooling
Oh, yes.
as a wheelbarrow?
Yes.
So this would be a problem for the dogs, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's a slip and slide for
If
us.
that's
Then I would say that'll give you an extra die that you can
Okay.
roll with your legs.
Go for it.
Cute. Thank you. All right, so that's 3 legs. Guys, let's go. Let's see.
Believe in you.
A 6, a 5, and a 2.
That is
Yeah.
a success. You
did it.
Hey, you make it out of town with
Yeah.
all your tools. You make
Yeah.
it to the edge of the swampy marsh before
Mhm.
you turn back into a goblin.
Yep.
And
Yep.
eject all of the other things. Okay, here we go.
Who
Let's
knew
see.
that a drooly wheelbarrow would be the way to go?
So useful.
So
Yeah.
useful. So you now go see Warga,
Okay.
and you have all of your tools.
Yeah, we have
We
a
have
weather vane,
A human-sized
funnel.
hammer, a funnel,
human-sized hammer, a stick and
A broom.
poke,
stick and
and a
poke,
broom,
and the broom
and a
handle.
stick.
Stick.
Yeah.
That's 6 tools, actually.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
Warga is impressed with all of your stuff, but is confused about the stick and is wondering what the stick could be used for. Like how will this help the? Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to run over to like where there's like scrap fabric, and then using the mud, I'm gonna draw something on it, and then I'm gonna tie the fabric to the stick, and it says muck water on it, and I'm gonna stick it into the ground and be like,
Oh,
We have
now
a
we have
flag.
a flag.
now we have a flag. No flag, no country. Those are the rules I just
Yeah.
made up.
Do you have a flag?
No flag, no country.
Dwagon.
Dragon.
The Dwagon flag. Yeah,
Dwagon,
so
muck
you
water.
are now going to be awarded your first titles.
Yes.
I think Pickle is going to get Rabble Rouser
Yeah.
because you
Absolutely.
unionized and started a riot.
Yeah. Rabble
Um,
rouser.
And I think that Brazzy, man, you did a whole lot of stuff with tools. There was like so much tool work that you did. And it was, I'm going to give you second story work because you did a lot of like built stuff up high. There was some high flying acts. You
That's
like,
fair.
like flew through things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
I like it. Second story work.
Or rope master.
Ooh, Rope Master sounds really cool.
Okay.
That's amazing.
All right. Let's do rope master.
All right.
No, those are your
Razzie the
titles.
Rope Master.
So if we were to send you out on another errand in the future, you would get to use those in things.
As
then
our
speak.
ability. Yeah, nice. Maybe now we can finally make knots.
Yeah.
Since
Maybe.
you're the Rope Master. The Rabble Rouser and Rope Master at it again.
Yeah. All right. So now is the time of the show when I'm gonna thank Martin Nerurkar. Hey, what a delightful and ridiculous game, and we definitely played it correctly for sure, and nothing was wrong, and it's how you intended it, obviously.
Absolutely.
This is our moments of gratitude. Like what happened in this from another player that was something that you really wanted to shout out?
I loved the fact that Pickle went straight for let's unionize the workers.
Yes. Yes.
It was so much fun and honestly like so relatable as well. Because like absolutely what my characters would do in so many of the campaigns I'm in, where it's just like, oh wait, there's oppression happening. Can't have that on not on my watch.
Can't have that. Yeah.
Not on my watch. You will unionize, you're gonna get time off and dental. It's happening.
Yeah. Dental plan.
I loved Brazzy's utility belt, and then the fact that like you basically were Indiana Jonesing it every step of the way, like throwing rope over a weather vane and then like falling on your face and then running across a bridge and almost toppling over. Like Brazzy to me is just the adventurer that has a very dopey brother that comes with her.
I love
who
it.
does dumb things.
Yeah,
it was so much fun.
That you just eat things and become those things.
It's so become them. Yeah, is it every time? I feel like it's a choice, but I feel like maybe you're right. Maybe he doesn't realize that it's a choice. So every time he just eats just for sustenance, like it takes him a while because he just keeps becoming whatever it is that he's eating.
Yeah. I think, definitely like in the lore of Pickle, he definitely just becomes that thing for a while. And so like snacking isn't a thing for Pickle.
He's got to be extra hungry.
He's got to be extra hungry to do something. And sometimes he'll eat like a whole thing to become a whole thing. Like he'll eat a whole chicken just so he can become a whole chicken.
Yeah. I mean, we've talked about how his mouth is very big. So like he like, I'm going to eat a whole meal in one bite so that I can digest and be.
I think he finds like small little swamp monsters or like rats and like bugs and stuff to eat, because then at least he can be a small critter or a bug for a day. Rather than eating like a slab of salted meat and then becoming a slab of salted meat.
Or like if he ate a slab of salted meat, would he become the thing that
the animal that it came
like a cow? That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
I think I
do like that.
Would he then be alive? That's a question.
Yeah.
I also wonder if you eat something that's wooden, would you like become a tree instead, because that's where it came from?
So I think I become the thing that I eat. And I think it might not be necessarily like the thing I consume, but the thing I just like chomp down on. Like I don't think I ate the broom. I just kind of latched onto the broom and then became
chomped on it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So just like a little nibble. It's a nibble gift.
Nibble gift. I mean,
it's like
it is called
it's like you only need like a little amount.
The tiniest bit.
Yeah.
To be able to like represent the whole thing.
That also though begs the question, like what happens if you think you're chomping onto something and you like miss, if it's only a little bit and there's like remnants of something else on the thing that you are
something else.
You become the something else.
Also, how does that work with recipes? Like if there's like like
multiple ingredients,
cheese and like rice, like what do you like? Which one of those do you become?
I mean, we'll explore it at a future date for sure.
I don't think that Pickle has a very distinguished palate. I don't think he eats things that have multiple ingredients yet. But one day,
maybe he's going to become a foodie. I saw Ratatouille. A great cook can come from anywhere.
Yeah. Exactly. We have a rivalry, me and that rat.
Oof. Let's talk about where we can be found on the internet. AJ, where can we find you?
Oh, hello. You can find me anywhere at Winter's Tales Co. That's where all my content is. Winter's Tales being my TTRPG company and content creation. Or you can just find me on all the social media at AJ Winters VO. I'm on all the things. I'm on Threads. I'm on Blue Sky. I did the stuff.
Yeah. All the things forever.
All the things.
Great. And where can we find? Do you have anything else coming up that you want to plug?
We do world building streams. And we have one tomorrow. Actually, later tonight. I just did the math. No, I'm
AJ
doing the
AJ
math
lives in the
wrong.
future.
Yeah, no, I'm doing the math wrong. So,
Cool.
tomorrow night for Eastern Standard Timers and Central Timers, tomorrow night I'll be doing a world building stream on Winter's Tales. If you want to come hang out and do some world building, it directly affects the world in which we play D&D in over at my
That's so
channel.
cool.
So,
Woo!
yeah.
Go build something weird like goblins that can turn into brooms.
Yeah, do it.
Why
Come help
not?
me build some weird stuff.
What about you, Fall? Where can we find you?
So you can find me at Full Cosplay on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, the social media site previously known as Twitter, and Twitch. And yeah, also you can find me on Distalker Pictures on YouTube. I play Nixie, who is this little one here.
Aw,
This
adorable.
little detachable fireball and everything.
So
Super
cute.
cute.
Oh my goodness.
So this is my character. I play this character, and she's a pyromaniac, if you couldn't tell, and a bit crazy. But yeah,
We
so
love
that's
it.
check that out.
Cool.
Mm.
Great. My name is Sarah Moore. You can find me all over the internet at Pixies and Pins. You can also find me on my website, pixiesandpins.com. And you can find me here on Sarah's Table every Friday night on twitch.tv/GenConTV at 5 p.m. Pacific. Next week, I am playing, I believe, let me look at my schedule. I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
I do. It's called Showdown, and it is a 2-person RPG that I'm going to be playing with Brian CP Steele, where we are arch nemeses, and only one of us is getting out alive. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh.
See what happens. I'm
sounds
also going to be at Pacificon next week in the San Jose area. So, if you are around there, come say hi. I'm going to be teaching D&D. I'm going to be running a game of The Crown, which is an RPG that I helped design. And I'm also going to be just like covered in rainbows and being adorable. So bring me
As
cake.
per usual.
And do that.
Bring me cake.
So I ask every
amazing.
week, somebody should bring me cake. I just want to have cake. So thank you to the two of you for being at my table today. It was so ridiculous and joyful. Thank you to Martin Narakar for making such an adorable game. Thank you to Gen Con TV and Peter Atkinson for trusting me to program all of this and for giving me this platform. And who else am I going to thank? We're going to thank Marcus Mace for being our delightful tech person over at Gen Con TV. I'm going to thank my partner Jeff for being my personal IT and for keeping me sane and for also editing this together. We love you.
Love you, Jeff.
I thank everybody for watching and for hanging out with me. It's really cool that I get to do this as my job. So I appreciate everybody's support. Yeah. Do you have anything to add, AJ or Fall, before we head out?
When can we do this again?
Being your best goblin self.
We can do it soon. I'll have you back anytime you want, friends.
Yeah.
Come on back.
Yeah.
All right.
More shenanigans.
More shenanigans, more joy, more laughter, more cake.
Yeah.
We're adding it in. It's part of it.
More cake.
Yeah, more cake. So as always, keep making art and keep being art. We'll see you next time.